Go ahead, go with it. Go ahead, go with it. Make me smile. Go ahead, go with it. Go ahead, go with it. Sexy out. 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 Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know.
Ahoy! It's Dave Landau, and you're watching Andy Smith, the coolest comic book creator around. Just ask his mom. I have. All hail Comicsgate. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Shut up and sit down.
Well, hello everybody. How are you on this fantastic, glorious Saturday morning? It is Saturday. I'm here. You're here. It's a sunny day where I am. I hope it's a sunny day where you are too. Randy Howell, hello. Kor-Drath, thanks for dropping the links. You saw the trailer. Now click on those links, either the ones Randy posted or in the description below, to go check out the campaign on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, because that's how we roll. We don't want to leave any fans behind. Southern Cecil, Marcus Kellegrew, hello, hello, hello. Today we're going back to the 90s. And I've got these 4 issues. It's a 4-issue miniseries drawn by a friend of mine. Oh, Mr. O'Hare. I'm not going to say your full name. HR, hello. It's 4 issues. It came out through Image Comics in, let me see what year it was before. 1990. I am going to switch cameras so you can see it. 1996. I believe this is some of this artist's first work, but no cheating either. When you see the title of the book, do not cheat and look it up online. I want you to see if you can guess who the artist is on this book without cheating and without looking it up online. I put a post-it note over the signature on the cover. And if you did get this book when it came out and you remember who it is, keep it to yourself. Don't put it in the chat yet, because I really want you to guess as we go. I want other people to be able to play along and guess if they can guess who the artist is. So if you know who the artist is, don't say it. It's funny. It is a mini-series following up the first mini-series that I did. So the first book you'll see when I switch cameras is the issue I did. You couldn't have looked already because I haven't said what the book is. So there. Raspberry for you. So let me switch cameras here. So this is number 6 of the issue I did. This is the first work I ever did for Image. What's up, Kevin? This is the first work I did for Image. Eric Larson gave me a shot on this before I did Deadly Duo. It's Vanguard. I love this character. That's my cover, inked by Randy Elliott. I'm not going to go through this whole book, but is the camera blurry or is that just me? I can't tell. I don't know if the camera's blurry or that's just me. I guess I could open up another window and see. But this is me, obviously. This is 1994, May of 94. Get out of here. Does it say May on it? Oh, May 6th, day after my daughter's birthday. If only I worked on issue 5 and it came out in May. So this is me. Obviously, I was heavily influenced by my good buddy Bart Sears. Worked together. It is a little bit blurry. That's weird. Let me try something in the settings. Hold on. It says it's high def. Let's do this. How's that look? Is that better? You can see the full pages. Well, we'll just go with this. Or is this potato cam? Is it just me or is this potato cam? What do you mean potato cam? I don't even know what you're talking about, Citizen Ronan. It is a little blurry. All right, well, we'll just have to deal with it, I guess. It's a bit better. All right, well, let's see if I can move the camera a little closer. Let's see, hold on. Eek. Let's move the book. I don't know why it's blurry. It shouldn't be. But anyhow, so this is the issue I drew of Vanguard. I still have a lot of this artwork, I think. But, you know, Image, 90s, getting my big shots in there where I can. Love Vanguard. Just a fun character to draw. So this is mine. But this stream is not about me. It's about the other artist. So it's pretty good now. Okay, cool. So, you know, I'll go through this pretty quick. This was a fun book to draw. My buddy Randy Elliott inked it. Look, he's got a butler right there. Oh, yeah. I think I still own this page with this guy. I know I own this page. I bought it back off of eBay like 4 years ago. So anyhow, this was fun stuff to draw. I enjoyed drawing this. Like I said, from this, I went on Deadly Duo. Look at them sucking face. Oh, they love each other. So anyhow, good stuff, Mr. O'Hare says. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, no, he's all weak and tired. So that was my issue. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Just an ad on the back for something generic. But what I want to talk about is this Vanguard series. Let me see the camera. Let me see if I can. I want to try and get it as flat as possible. All right, that's better. Okay, so this is the one. Now, if you've seen this or you have this, please do not say who drew it. I covered up the name. The inker is Bill Anderson. Bill Anderson's a really good inker. I worked with him, actually, I think at Marvel. And then he inked me on some Valiant Exo-Man of War. This is early artist stuff. I know this artist. I worked with them before. I own this page, actually. I own this page of original art. I don't know why Eric printed it in black and white. I'm guessing it was a cost thing. It's like, well, I guess it's not going to sell well enough. We'll just do it in black and white. Might have sold better if it was in color. It'd be cool if Eric ever collected the first 6 issues of Vanguard and then these 4 into a big fat trade paperback. It is not Joe Mad. Bear Wolf, thank you for playing. if you have guesses, please feel free to put your guesses out there. If you think you know who it is, then you can guess, but don't say it as a statement. In other words, don't say it's Kevin Eastman. It's not Kevin Eastman, but don't say that. And it is not Dave Johnson. No. Ivan Rice? No. Maybe as we go on, you'll be able to tell. I haven't read this in years. And actually, full disclosure, the only issue of this I owned was issue number 4, which we'll get to. And the reason I owned issue number 4 is because, look at that, on the back cover of issue number 4, an ad for their original First Man. I wrote the copy from the guy that brought you that acclaimed X book, an all-new superhero adventure brought to you by Andy Smith and Robert Snyder. See that? I was trying to get people to think X-Men when it was XO. It is not Joe Bennett. It is not Ivan Rice. But you can tell this artist, as we move on, you'll be able to tell this artist is influenced by Dale Keown. As we move on, you'll definitely see why this guy was influenced by Dale Keown as we move on through this. Marcus is saying, Joe Bennett. Marcus, you're like the guy that knows everything. I'm actually a little shocked that you don't know who it is. Very Dale Keown inspired work going on here. I really wish this was in color. Like I said, I didn't buy it when it came out. So I have issue 4. I was going through my stuff and my comic collection, and I pulled out like probably 200 comics I'm going to get rid of. And I came across issue 4, and I'm not getting rid of issue 4, but I realized I don't have 1 through 3. So I actually bought 1 through 3 off of eBay, and they just came in the mail, and they were about $3 a piece. So pretty good deal. Hail Andy Smith, the mods in the chats. What up, John? A Bearwolf says Jeopardy rules. Yeah. Go who is and leave your guess. Really fun art. Nice big stuff going on here. I think I own a couple pages from this series. I showed you the one. Look at this. This is Image Days, baby. 1996, big figure going on. I think when I tell you who this artist is, you'll be like, what? No way. I don't recognize it. But, we all start somewhere. Like I said, this was some of his first work. Quote the Raven says Scott Eaton, maybe? Well, I got to say, I told you to guess. And if somebody guesses, I'm not going to string you along. It is Scott Eaton. This is Scott Eaton. Some of his first work, I believe, at least for the big guys. I consider Image a big guy. Actually, no, wait. I take it back. He actually did some Marvel stuff before this. So oh my God, I take it back. Yeah, Scott did some Marvel stuff before this because I worked on a series called Cosmic Powers. And it was 6 issues, and a different artist drew each issue of Cosmic Powers, and Scott drew an issue of it starring Terrax. But I don't know if he was working this, the Image look in regards to the cross-hatching and stuff that he has going on here, because as we go through the 4 issues, you'll see some more fades like Dale Keown does. I love this shot. So I haven't read this. So I'm actually going to read this, go back and read this stuff later. But yeah, it is Scott Eaton. So look at that. Come on, tell me Scott wasn't like, oh man, I got to draw a big dude. A big dude named Amok. I'm going to look at some Dale Keown Pit, because that is so Dale Keown looking. But just cool at the same time. So that's issue 1. Mr. O'Hare says, never would have guessed. Scott actually worked for DC before that. Now, what did Scott do for DC? I pulled it off so you can see it. What did Scott do for DC before this? Because I don't remember DC before this. I remember Scott doing stuff for DC after this, but not before. And like I said, I'm not, please correct me if I'm wrong. I tell you one thing that I'm kind of jelly about, that's how the kids say jealous, is he got Eric Larson, or he didn't get, because Eric was the co-writer on this. I can pull these off now. Eric Larson was the co-creator, I should say. He got Eric to ink his covers. I would love to have had Eric ink my covers. Them neck veins give off Kelly Jones vibes. They do. Dr. Fate in 1991. Really? Oh. All right. Well, never mind then. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is some of Scott's first and only Image work. How's that? I don't think he did stuff for Image Comics besides this. So we'll go through the other issues. Here they are. 2, 3, and 4. We'll go through them. I like this cover right here for issue 2. Hold on, Mike. I'm getting a text message. Got to text my daughter back. All right. Had to text my daughter back, asking me what I want for dinner. No booty on issue 4. Oh, nice booty. Yeah, baby. I love this, man. I tell you, I don't know if Scott still owns these covers, but man, if I could afford it, I wouldn't mind buying one of these. So here we go, starting off issue 2. Just one. I know, as far as I know, Bill's a brush guy when it comes to inking, so that's some great brush work if he is. Look at that dude. Somehow he's holding up the space shuttle, not in the middle of it, but pretty off balance. So that guy's got some good strength going on to hold that sucker up. Oh, God, no. Hold on. Ugh. All right. Very nice. You can definitely see some of the Dale influence on this, but then when he did stuff for DC, he did some Green Lantern stuff for DC. Yeah, Marcus says, really surprised this is in black and white. So am I. I gotta be honest. I'm really, it's like, get it colored. Look at that. Now that looks like a Pitt pose. So you guys tell me, that kind of looks like Pitt. Now, here's the thing. I've actually had Eric Larson ink me before. I've mentioned before, what's up, Genuine Comics? Genuine Comics, I got my shipment notification for Perfect 10, number 3, baby. Can't wait to get it. Tom Croker drew the first Vanguard. He did. So I drew Mars Attacks, the Image Universe, and it crossed over. It crossed over into Savage Dragon, and Eric actually took some of the art I did for Mars Attacks the Image Universe. He took the pencils I did, or the breakdowns, and actually inked them and just put them in his book. So I know what my stuff looks like inked by Eric, so dig that. Scott's Anatomy is just so cool. But, if you didn't know Scott's work, like, if you look at Scott's current work, I don't think you'd know this is Scott. But I could be wrong. Genuine says, dang, that art is great. 90s AF. Yes, it is. And, maybe Scott was like, you know what? I'm going to be doing an Image series, so maybe I should do some more of that imagey cross-hatching and fade line work. Maybe that's why he went this route. Come on, if I'm not wrong, that is literally a Pitt swipe, isn't it? That's a Pitt swipe, right? I tell you, if I could own another page from this book, I'd love to have this one right here. Just love that Vanguard figure. This is newsprint too. So, nice, good newsprint stuff going on. Oh, look at that. Punching a chick. You can't be punching a chick. Look at that face. Take the nose off of that guy, and that's just Pitt, baby. Scott would have done a great Pitt. So that's the end of that issue. Let's move on to issue 3. Supreme shows up. Damn it. I used to know Tom Coker. He's from Home City. Oh, that's cool. Looked like Dale's Hulk. Oh, maybe that was a Hulk swipe. I want this book. Dude, go on eBay. I almost drew, so I don't know if you guys know about the Pitt, or not Pitt, but the Gladiator Supreme crossover that Marvel did. Ed Bennis drew it. Everybody has one of those moments in their career where they go, if I could go back, I would have done something different. Well, I was actually offered the Gladiator Supreme crossover book first, and I said yes, and I drew a couple character sketches that I'd have to dig out of how I was going to draw Gladiator and Supreme, and then I got offered another job, and I backed out of the Gladiator Supreme crossover, and I really wish I would have done it. But look at that back. Look at those meaty lats on the back of this dude. Man, I'm a big Scott fan. Love this stuff. Still like Scott stuff. Okay, what about this? Is this a swipe from anything? Or is it just because he's really doing a Dale Keown that it looks like it is? Same with this. I don't know. Genuine says, yeah, that Supreme Gladiator crossover comic looks awesome. Ed did a great job. He did do a great job. And, you know, that is like the one thing when it came out and I looked through it and I'm like, damn, Ed did a real nice job drawing that book that I was like, okay, at least it looks really cool. If it would have came out and looked like crap, I would have been like, damn it, I should never have said no to it. I'm a huge... Oh, wait. I just bought Gladiator Supreme book on eBay. Didn't even know it existed. Oh, it's so good. And there is a Jim Lee swipe in there that Ed did. There might be a few of them. Bear says, Bear Wolf, I'm a huge Pitt mark. He's one of my favorite characters. I have all his appearances as a Pitt Build-A-Figure and a Pitt Build-A-Figure. Oh, that's cool. Looks a lot like Dale's last Hulk issues. Maybe that's what he was swiping some of the stuff from. I don't have all the Pitt issues. I only have the first 2 Pitt trade paperbacks, and that only goes up to, I think, issue 9. So I'm missing Pitt 10 through 20. So if anybody wants to send me Pitt 10 through 20, maybe I do a drawing for you. See that? I'm looking to barter, baby. Oh, look at that. Now this, I hate to do this, but this is old. Scott wouldn't care. That looks like Pitt right there. Or looks like one of the... Are these the bad guys from Pitt? Or am I wrong? But that Supreme figure looks like a swipe from something, but I'm not sure where. But I'd buy that. I don't know if Scott has any of this stuff still. I don't even know how to get a hold of Scott anymore. I worked with Scott at CrossGen. He was working on Sigil. Great book. Sigil is now going to be an omnibus through Marvel, which is pretty cool. But, I prefer this over a lot of what Marvel and DC puts out these days because this is excitement. This is fun. I get fun and excitement. So we got a few people. Superman swipe, Eradicator. I don't know. Looks like Prime. Maybe a Prime. I honestly don't know. That face is total Scott Eaton right there. There are definitely some hallmarks. That is. This kind of is. Now this, I know, this reminds me of Diodato when he drew a drawing of Supreme. Maybe I'm wrong. Henry says, really nice stuff. It is. Looks like Majestic from Wildcats. Oh, maybe you're right about that. I own a couple Majestic pages by Ed McGuinness, original art. Love Ed McGuinness's stuff. Now they're fighting again. Uh-oh. What a cliffhanger for issue 4, right? Oh, it's Prime. It is a Prime. Okay. And look at this. On the back, look at this. Issue 3, that's an ad for Mars Attacks Image number 3. I drew that cover. Bill Sienkiewicz inked it. And on the back of issue 4, an ad for their original First Man. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Yeah. All right, let's look at issue 4. Once again, Scott Eaton, inked by Eric Larson. Boom. Now, come on, guys. Is that a Hulk or a Pit swipe? That I do remember seeing somewhere. I just don't remember where. But that just really looks like a Pit or a Hulk to me. Look at this big 2-page spread. Man, I would love to see this stuff colored. Hulk, it is, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, Supreme is still here. Boom, boom. Look at that. Punching them out into space. Got the veins cutting through. If anybody's wondering how you do this, you ink the lines and then you take white out to go through to indicate the vein. Dale Keown, is this a real comic? I don't see any women with approved body types sitting around a kitchen table. It is a real comic from 1996. Hawk vs. the UFOs. I assume that was by Dale Keown. That's another thing. I don't have all the Dale Keown issues of the Hulk either. So, I know there's way too much action going on in this book for it to be something from the 90s. Now, is that a Todd McFarlane dude right there? Character? I don't even know. I got to read this. Ah, it's Brigade. I drew that guy in Deadly Duo. You know what? I do. I bought these to read, so I definitely need to read this. These 4 issues. I've always just drawn like veins in pencil. The veins and always drawn the veins in pencil. Well, yeah, but then when you ink it, you gotta white them out. Oh, there we go. I can't remember that character's name. Ew, covering the boobies. All these characters in here. Holy crap, is that? That's Wildcats. Everybody's in this book. That is very Scott, even to this day. You can still tell. This looks like something I've seen before, too. Oh, Savage Dragon. Don't run amok. That's his name. Don't wear it out. Love it. Little dragon right there. Getting to the end of the book, baby. Uh-oh. Look at that back shot. Dude. Beautiful inking. Beautiful drawing on that back. It looks like he swiped some of Keown's Hulks and lit them like Pitt. Oh, maybe. That could be. It looks great in black and white. You can really see the great line work. Some of it reminds me of Angel Medina. Yeah, it does kind of. You know, the nice thing is these could be scanned so easy. And the print job is so nice. And somebody could color them from scans of the comic. I'd love to see this stuff colored. But that's it, man. That's the end of the story there. Vanguard and his woman hugging it out. Oh, yeah. And then, like I said, I wonder if Scott and Bill thought this was going to be in color. Probably not. I think Scott would have known. They probably would have told him. And you get to the back, and what's it say here? And did a mighty fine joke. And a mighty fine. Oh, that was for reading. Thanks for reading Vanguard. I'll see you all on the pages of Savage Dragon. And then, like I said, it ends with the ad for First Man. I'm trying to see if I have the Savage Dragon trade paperback that he inked over some of my stuff. Let me look real fast and see if I do, because I think you'd get a kick out of seeing some of his inks over my stuff. So give me 1 second, because I've got quite a few Dragon. Yeah, I think this is the stuff with the UFOs. Let me see. I'm just flipping through it because I know what the pages look like. Oh man, this isn't me, but I tell you, I know people don't like to hear, but oops. I'm sorry to say, Eric's old stuff was better. Look at that. I love that character, Wildstar. I think it's Wildstar. But just that drawing is just so cool. So yeah, I'll say it. Eric's old stuff was better. What's up, Tarks9? Damn, Penumbra had big juggies. Had? What do you mean had? All right, let me see. I'm trying to find where Eric inked over me in this stuff. I thought it was in this tray because I saw a UFO in it. And it was Mars Attacks image. See, there's the UFOs from Mars Attacks image. And I thought it was this issue. All right, maybe it's the one before it. Let's see. Because those are the UFOs. And you would think it would be... There was a splash page of Savage Dragon I did that he inked right over me and used. There's a Super Patriot page I did that he inked over me and used. Attack of the 60-Foot Woman. Bear with me, guys. Look at that. This is the good Dragon stuff. Guys, I stopped buying Savage Dragon. Just can't do it anymore. Stop buying Ant as well. All right, let me look at another trade. Seriously, guys, bear with me. This is 15. You drew part of the Savage Dragon book. Didn't Larson draw everything himself? No. I drew Mars Attacks, the Image Universe, and Eric pulled some of the pages from it for Savage Dragon. I just don't know if that's the trade I have or not. Because these trades aren't numbered. Oh, well, yeah, you can look on the back, I guess. That was 17. This doesn't have issue numbers. I'll have to pull those issues later. Because it definitely was after 17 and stuff. Maybe it's in this one, Possessed, but I don't think it is. And it's definitely not in the archives. Nope. Yeah, I'll have to look through the issues and see, because it's not in. Oh, maybe it is in this big ass. I don't think so, but maybe. It could be in this trade paper. Did anyone besides me collect Todd McFarlane's Haunt? I got Haunt. I liked Haunt. Andy, that John Byrne Alpha Flight double page spreader on your wall, is that from 12? It is, but it's a recreation by me. I recreated it. All right, how many? This is 1 through 21. This doesn't have any of that stuff in it that I'm referring to. Oh my. Nope. This doesn't have any of it. I'll have to find those issues and show them to you. I liked Haunt. I only have the first Haunt trade paperback. I don't have, believe it or not, the second Haunt trade paperback. So if anybody wants to buy me the second Haunt trade paperback, you could, and you might get a sketch or something from it. I collected both paperbacks of Savage Dragon Archives Volume 1 and 2. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's do this. Hello, I'm back. So that's it, guys. I want to show you these Vanguards 1 through 4, drawn by Scott Eaton very early on in his career. I think they're cool. You know, Haunt's good because you've got Ryan Otley art, you've got Greg Capullo art, and you've got Todd McFarlane inks. So I like Haunt for that. Andy, grab that Michael Golden book. Let's check it out. What Michael Golden book? What Michael Golden book are you talking about? So anyhow, these are good. These are going to be read by me soon. And if you want early Andy Smith, go get yourself a little Vanguard number 6. Still love this page, and I own it. I still own that page. Right there. That, for a fact, I know I own. Love it. Love that page. So thank you for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. Read the first 8 pages of Kor-Drath. That's right. Do it. And also, go here. Sorry, strobe light. Let's try that again. There we go. Check out Kor-Drath, guys. If you like badass barbarian action, if you like Conan, if you like Game of Thrones, you will like Kor-Drath, The Reckoning. It is a tale of revenge. His tribe is slaughtered. Kor-Drath has to now avenge his tribe. He's the last remaining living survivor with the sorceress Adriana by his side. Will he take out the Necronite? Will he take out Lilith? You need to read the book to find out. And of course, let's not forget, like Game of Thrones, stuff goes down, guys. Stuff goes down. I told you Kor-Drath and Adriana are lovers. So, you want more of that? You want barbarian badass action and stuff like that? Fighting to its best? The links are in the description below, guys. Go check out Kor-Drath on Kickstarter, on Indiegogo. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I will leave you with this last question. We've been asked about doing a digital version of Kor-Drath and a digital version of the module. Leave in the comments below what you think. Should we do digital versions of the book in the game module? Guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you so much again for joining me. And until next time, everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.